Welcome back, everybody, for another episode of Survivor Reignited. As always, my buddy MJ Plus is here by my side. I am your friendly neighborhood dad, wearing reality TV show loving DadHat, aka Justin. And we're going to wrap up Survivor Amazon Season 5 today. We're going to go through these last few episodes, talk about the winner, talk about the season, and then talk about a little bit what's coming up next season. So, the jury has been created. We just got our first jury member, not Rob, but Dave. Dave has become the first member of the jury. What are we thinking? Dave on the jury. It's the women ran the beginning of the season. The women are running the beginning of the merge. What are you thinking here, Mike?
I'm not shocked that Dave was eliminated, like I said in our last episode. I also, the women's dominance is, in the middle of this merger.
Yeah.
Not shocked at all. These women are smarter than the men are giving them credit for.
Well, I mean, me as a fan, I find myself rooting for the women here.
Absolutely.
Like they're better players, they're better characters. Like other than Rob Sesternino. Yeah.
I the whole time I was rooting for the women and the women's team.
Yeah. So we start off next episode. It's day 25. So at Jacare, the merge tribe, Rob is talking to Matt, and Rob, being Rob and hilarious as he is, talks about how what he calls the chain. He gives Matt false information.
So fucking good.
That will then get leaked to Butch. Pretty much, it's like a teacher giving a student busy work, or your boss giving you busy work, just to get you to the end of the day, or to get you to
fucking good.
Because that's what it is. Rob's just giving them something to make them feel like they're, important, but nothing that's gonna like ruin anyone's game. Yeah. But Rob says that he's also doing this, but they want to get rid of Matthew as soon as possible and blindside him. So, quote, he doesn't find out and kill us all. Because Matt is a little
just a little nutty.
Yeah. Tree mail arrives, and it comes with lots of different Amazonian weapons. So from the get-go, if you've watched any of those seasons, you know what's coming. You know there's going to be some type of challenge. And in this case, with the weapons, this kind of is the bow and arrow, a javelin, and blow darts.
It's crazy that in all these different countries,
a lot of the same weapons,
far away from each other.
Right. Well, I mean, you only have so many materials that you can make quote unquote weapons with. So
I know. I'm just saying it's actually it's interesting as a history buff.
Matt tells Rob that he's thinking of throwing the competition so he doesn't look like a physical dominant threat. And Matt, Rob's just like, okay, fine by me. Doesn't really matter. Rob, of course, also being hilarious, says, coming into this game, the only spears I knew about were Brittany and broccoli and asparagus. And I'm like, I love you. I love you, Rob Sesternino. After the reward challenge, Matt and Alex are the ones that dominate. They make it to the final round. Matt hits the middle ring, gets a bullseye. But Alex manages just to get... Oh, no. Matt hits the middle ring, but not the bullseye. Alex gets the bullseye directly, winning. Alex gives him a choice of who he can bring along and enjoy the reward, because the prize is an afternoon at a makeshift coffee bar. Let's give people who haven't eaten or drink anything a whole bunch of caffeine.
I was gonna make a comment that they're jacked up.
Let's jack them up.
Yeah, they're shaking within the first sip.
Yeah,
Alex is freaking the fuck out.
Like, yeah, they're. Ooh, yeah, we'll talk about that. She chooses Jenna. I'm not surprised by that.
No.
Shauna's gone. Let's pick the next attractive young lady. Come on down.
Yeah.
Like, they eat donuts and pastries. They drink coffee.
And are having seizures.
They talk about the amount of coffee that they drink. I don't even drink coffee.
I don't either. And I felt like I was about to have heart problems.
Dina's trying to plant ideas back at camp that should Matt win immunity, because Matt apparently is the plan to move ahead on the next time. But should he win immunity, that Alex should be the next one to go. At the reward, though, Alex and Jenna, they talk about their mutual awareness for Dina.
Yeah.
Like they know that she thinks she's running it and that she's a powerful player in the game. And you hear almost immediately Dina talking about how she's in control of the game. Like she
made a comment as soon as the merge happened.
She says she's trying to make as many backup plans as she has. She thinks strategy 24/7. Jenna and Alex, they return from reward and they have smuggled cookies for the tribe.
Which I always think is a smart play.
I don't. The funny thing about doing this rewatch for me, and I've seen some of these seasons multiple times, is I'm like, I don't remember people smuggling food as much as that. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but a lot of these seasons, people during some rewards, people are smuggling stuff back.
Which is a smart play to like, oh, they did something nice.
Yeah. Nighttime hits the camp. Jenna and Alex pull Heidi along. They want to talk strategy with Heidi, and reveals all of Dina's plans. Alex gets wind that they want to blindside him. He later pulls Rob aside to try to confirm things with him, and Rob confirms it. Yeah. Rob is very much he's got his finger on the pulse of the tribe, because he's not playing both sides.
He's just friendly. He's a nice guy, and everyone trusts him.
Yeah. They make a plan to keep Butch and Christy and vote out Dina if Matt wins immunity. So there's names on the table. Right now it's Alex or it's Dina. Two very big, powerful players in this game. During nighttime, a spider crawls onto Heidi's knee and bites her, and her knee is swollen to the size of like a softball.
Like a softball or like a pool table ball.
Like she can't even bend it. She can't walk. Yeah. Like, the tiredness is sinking in. We get to the next day. They get tree mail, of course.
Yep. Food challenge. Talking about delicacies.
Oh yeah, that's right. The eating challenges. There's always got to be. There's always got to be some type of
delicacy challenge for the country they're in.
Yep. It's crazy to me that like you don't think about this when you sign up for this game. Like,
yeah.
I
forgot what the delicacies were, but
tarantula was one. I feel like.
Yeah, I forgot to write them down.
Matt does tremendously well.
Yes, and dominates.
Uh, and Matt wins it, right?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Dina. So it gets down to Dina and Matt,
Yeah.
and they have to eat a lot. Like they've live beetle larva
Yes.
moving. Yeah, everything. And Dina literally just says,
Nope.
"Have at it, Matt." Like, not even. Nope.
Because she thinks,
She's completely safe.
and she tries really hard when they get back to camp to get Alex eliminated.
Yeah.
Way too hard, where it pisses people off.
Yeah. But Jenna and Heidi, they feel like Dina's kind of stabbing them in the back, and
Yeah.
playing too hard. You know,
So, and then they go into tribal council.
Rob's got to pick a side here though.
Yeah.
This is a big defining moment for the rest of Rob's game. Um,
But he joins with what I call the popular crew, the frat and sorority girls.
yeah, it's which is surprising because he's not the quote unquote popular one. Like
I very much, as watching this show, put Rob in the category of kind of like I was in high school, where I am the on the just the inside of the popular crew because I'm funny. Like he's the popular
if
by
it wasn't
like
fun, he'd be isolated and left alone. Like he
yeah.
wouldn't be friends. But he makes his
He's there for
decision.
the jokes.
Yeah, but they make his decision. He makes his decision. Dina, thinking she's safe, blindside. Goodbye.
Yeah.
So probably one of the top contenders to win this whole season is now only the second member of the jury. So, all right,
Episode 11.
yeah, because after that episode we get the lovely recap episode. So episode 11.
Yeah.
Um,
The the quote unquote, like I said, the popular crew is making themselves outcasts right away. The line in the sand has been drawn.
we get a little insight about Jenna and her family.
Yeah.
Jenna, her mom, um,
Got the cancer.
has cancer. Um, wasn't feeling well when she left for Brazil. Um,
Yeah. This was
sad. It's very
yeah,
sad because I
the
mean,
food auction. This was the one episode where I was a little pissed off at Christy.
really.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to
I
remember.
I just think you know what Jenna's going through. You know about the cancer situation.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get to that. We'll get to that. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a it's the tribe. It's the tribal auction. We've
Yeah.
seen it. We love it. It's one of the highlights of a season if they
Yeah.
do it because you hope it's fun when somebody gets bamboozled and they get something like freaking river
Yeah.
water or their own rice.
Yes.
But it's cool to see like what big ass foods they get or the amount of money they pay for like a bag of popcorn. Um, he said they'd make some changes though. He says this time they cannot be any pooling of money when bidding on food.
Yeah.
Food is bid upon. So of course, again, there's peanut butter and chocolate, but no nudity this time. Um,
Them girls love peanut butter and chocolate.
but yeah, so I mean, there's food items, there's that, but eventually it comes down to letters from home,
Yeah.
and I get why you're mad too, because I mean, I would be mad too. Um,
Like Christy
Christy
knew what Jenna's
outbids Jenna,
yeah.
and even though everybody knows what's going on with Jenna and her mom, and they like,
Jenna wants to just know if her mom's alive.
yeah, I mean that's it. So, um, Christy has more money, so she wins. She outbids Jenna. Jeff, though, because he's like, I have a heart. He's like, I'm willing to put another letter on the table if someone wants to bid. But he's like, I've got to make sure that Christy's okay with it because she paid a large amount for this. Christy was fine with it. What irks me, though, is Heidi bids against Jenna.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. No, both of them pissed me off. Because again,
Heidi is the most
self-centered thing.
unself-aware person that we've seen play this game so far.
Yeah, no,
She can't read a room.
She legit has the blonde stereotype
Yeah,
down to a T,
without a
and
doubt.
it's hilarious.
Without a doubt.
It's comical sometimes. Like, oh no, you are the typical blonde that everyone makes jokes about. Like,
Yeah.
you're the reason blonde jokes are a thing.
Well, of course, after the auction, Heidi and Jenna are upset at Christy because Christy outbid Jenna for the letter from home.
Which Heidi had no.
Yeah.
The irony of Heidi being upset after what she did.
Yeah. And, like, it's not even like, I mean, family can come in a lot of shape and size. Like, we're not related in any way, shape, or form, but you're family. But, so it could be this. But, I mean, it wasn't like a blood family member. It was a friend of Christy's.
Yeah.
In the letter, not her mom, who Jenna's mom is, dealing with cancer.
So yeah, that whole situation pissed me off.
But the good news at the time was that Jenna's mom's tumor is now half the size that it was. Is almost gone. And Jenna breaks down just because of how happy that news is.
Yeah.
You get Butch and Matt, who are, they're trying to figure out how they can advance because right now they're just kind of in limbo, and they feel like they've got to get Rob on their side. Rob and then trying to get Christy. They're like, we need these two to make a play. Make something.
Rob turning on Alex for Matthew.
This is a big thing again because you see Heidi, Jenna, Alex, and Rob. You see this foursome. You see them.
And then Rob realizes he might be on the bottom of this.
He's the bottom of this 4-person alliance. And you see Alex. I mean, it does seem like Alex is literally thinking he can just coast to the end here at this point.
With the ladies being gawked all over him.
Yeah. And Rob is like, I need Alex gone now.
Yeah.
If I have any way, shape, or form. Rob is playing the game. Rob is the only game player left. Rob and Jenna are the only 2 game players left in this game.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Matt and Butch go out fishing. Alex and Rob talk quietly at camp as Heidi and Jenna are asleep. Alex knows that Jenna and Heidi are inseparable. Tells Rob that most likely have no choice but to vote Rob out at the final 4 should they make it to that point, which is dumb. Like, why would you tell one of your alliance members that?
Not a well played move.
I love this immunity challenge. Like, they do it some throughout several seasons. You answer questions about, like, you answer them honestly, like what you think about your other tribe members.
Yeah.
Questions like, who would you trust with your life? Who is dumber than a bag of nails?
The superlatives.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. But then you get to the immunity challenge, and you have to guess who you think the majority of the tribe said.
Voted for. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love this because sometimes you just got to be blatant and say yourself, like, because it's what you think everybody else has said.
Absolutely.
Like, I laughed so hard. I think it's like one of the questions, like, who's super hot, or I forget how it was phrased, and Matt put himself, and I'm like, yeah, people don't think that, Matt.
Not at all.
Yeah.
but Rob wins.
Rob is very aware of everybody. Rob
He
knows
is.
what's going on. Um, but Rob goes to Matt's and tells Matt everything. He lays out all this information I've been giving you. The chain has been bullshit.
Yeah. But we're gonna flip this fucking game over.
Yeah. So we get to tribal. Rob tells Christy he wants to take out Alex. She accepts it. And she's ready to see Alex go. We get to, let's see, the morning of tribal council. Everybody's talking about, like, not everybody, but like Heidi and Alex talk about how big of a physical threat Matthew is. Rob's weighing out options. He's not 100% sure. He's like, I can create a big power swing, or I could kind of go with what's comfortable.
And he chooses the power swing.
Yeah, but he does. I mean, he talks about. I mean, he's like, if I make it to the end and I've screwed over these three people, that's 3 jury votes I lose. So I mean, he's thinking about it in terms of like,
yeah, far game.
I'm in those final 2 chairs. It's again jury management.
Facts.
Big part of reality TV show that people don't get, jury management.
Absolutely.
We get to tribal council. Jeff is very excited and congratulates them on making it 30 days in the Amazon. Heidi and Jenna have little hearts on their cheeks. So Jeff points out how they're tight like that.
Yeah.
Rob,
I love Jeff for things like that.
Yeah, Rob brings up how interpersonal relationships are super important. Alex says that he would be surprised if he gets voted out.
Sorry.
But, yeah, once the votes get cast by Alex, 4-3. 4-3. By the way, here, I looked it up real quick. Here's from the food auction. This is what people got. Heidi gets a slice of cheesecake.
Yes.
Alex gets the same manioc flour that they have in camp.
Oh.
But he could have traded it for a covered item, but he didn't, and it was lasagna.
Yeah.
Matt wins a covered item, which was a cheeseburger and fries. Jenna wins peanut butter and chocolate. Butch wins pancakes, scrambled eggs, bacon, and a mystery item, which is a bed, like bedding and pillows.
Yeah.
Rob wins a protein bar. Matt wins a protein shake. Heidi wins a slice of chocolate cake and milk. Alex wins, he gets a better covered prize and gets a steak and potato. And then the letters from home that we talked about. So, Survivor auction. Always, always a fun one. So, all right, on to the next episode. We are here. We are day 30 or night 30, right after Tribal Council. And it's
Jenna and Heidi are pissed.
It is. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and those two have been scorned with voting out Alex.
I've never felt not envious of someone that much. That is fucking Rob is. I'm surprised they didn't try to kill him.
It's yeah, it's a hostile area. Yeah. It's a hostile area, and it's like that night, and then it comes back. That conversation comes back again in the morning.
Yeah.
They're
not letting Rob
off the hook.
This down.
Like, no. And I think it was this time, Rob, where he's like, if you don't like it, feel free to write ROB on a piece of parchment.
Yes, it was this.
Yeah.
Because it was soon after that, they tried to kiss Christy's ass, And Christy's like, hold up. Y'all made my lives hell not only in this tribe, but in our previous tribe. You can go fuck yourselves.
But it's an option for her. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It is an option. It is a very big. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see as we get closer to the end. Like she has that option.
Yes. But at this point, she was like, the Mean Girls? Really?
I mean, that's what it is. Reward challenge. So the castaways have to start by retrieving a paddle that's buried in the sand. The two that don't find a paddle will be eliminated. The remaining four then paddle out to a floating box where they find a survival-related question and bag filled with puzzle pieces. The castaways must then match the correct answer with the corresponding bag. If they answer correctly, their bag will contain correct puzzle pieces and that will form a shape of a snake. First person to assemble their puzzle wins an Amazonian tribal village with a loved one. Matt wins, like dominates. Like he is completely just he dominates this entire
Yeah.
challenge. Like there's nothing like he has no one even close to winning this. Um, and Jeff Jeff says, "Is it better to give or to receive?" And he's like, "It's better to give." So he gives up his visit, or so he thinks,
Yeah.
and
So,
allows everyone to see their loved ones for a short time, sitting down and having some snacks like crackers
yeah.
and drinks and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, that was totally Matt doing a political power move. Like I need some goodwill towards the tribe now and for if I make it to the end.
Absolutely.
Um,
Butch gets fucking drunk.
Butch gets trashed. But at the end, Jeff sells Matt that he also believes it's better to give than receive. So he does let his mother come, and they go still have the same reward that he won. Um, while Matt's away, Rob makes an attempt to you know reconcile with Heidi and Jenna.
His backtracking and Jenna realizing his morals are a little jacked is kind of funny.
But Jenna's not dumb. Jenna's like, okay,
Yeah.
but she's not gonna trust it. It's the whole like I can forgive, but I can't forget, and I mean that's what it is. Like for the most part,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
we've
His
seen.
lies have now just been all out there.
Yeah, man, he's starting to. This is where he's starting to lose the game a little
Yeah.
bit. This is where I mean he plays pretty flawless until, well, even at the. I mean, yeah, I think he has a pretty damn good game, but
Yeah.
he's he's made himself too visible. Immunity challenge. So we've seen stuff with slingshots before.
Oh, but for the before the immunity challenge, Jenna and Heidi still trying to kiss Christy's ass
Oh
going
yeah,
into the immunity challenge. Like she's gonna forget everything they've done to her.
it's a game for $1 million, bro. Like you do everything you can.
I know, but it's funny because you can see her being like, "Do I do this or like, is it still fuck them?"
Yeah. The cool thing about this immunity challenge is it's almost like two challenges in one. So you've got a slingshot to crack plates with shuffleboard pucks on the inside.
Yeah.
However many pucks you get, that's how many chances you get to play. So if you only get one, you got one shot for everything. But if you got 10, okay, you got better odds. They have to slide their boards towards the shuffleboard, aiming to be the closest one to be near or on an X on the board. Um, and then the number of plates that were broken will determine the number of pucks, like I said. Um, and Jenna wins immunity. Like, there's some close
Handedly.
calls. Yeah, barely. There's some close calls, but Jenna wins reward. Uh, after camp, Rob lobbied Christy, the swing vote, to vote out Heidi. Like he was pushing hard. Christy told Rob that her decision was still up in the air. Um, but Rob backtracked, realigned himself with Heidi and Jenna, targeted Christy, who was a threat to the Heidi Jenna alliance. Like he played that up too.
Yeah.
Like she's just gonna come after you too.
Yeah.
Like you were mean to her. She's just gonna come after you. Um, Jenna gave Heidi immunity. And then Rob was right. Rob, he was able to turn some things, and Christy got voted out. Were you surprised at this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there were no real clues that this was going to happen. Like
No.
sometimes you can kind of see the writing on the wall, but this was just like last like 5-10 minutes. It's like, oh shit, they're going to turn on her.
Yeah. I was very. This was the one time I was like, Rob, your sneakiness is kind of irritating. Like he's a great player. I'm with you on that, but I was just like, damn, dude. Can you just keep aligned with a group for more than an episode?
No, no, he can't. This is again, he becomes too visible. I mean, you're doing too much, and there's not a lot of people, so you can't hide.
No, yeah. So I was like, I was just a little disappointed in the man in that situation.
Yeah. After Christy is blindsided, we're on to the next episode. The men have an advantage. There's a 3-2 advantage. So if they wanted to, they could steam right over the women.
Yes.
The big thing here in this episode, they talk about Butch and how he is adamant about firewood.
Oh, I felt so bad. This was.
Butch collects firewood like it's going out of style.
Oh, poor bastard.
Yep. And they store it right near, like they have their camp, and then they've almost got like not camp, but like a second little like area with the fire, and they've got it like built up around it with sticks and things.
And
Like
it's read by everyone's shit.
yeah, like so we go into the reward challenge.
Matthew wins the reward, but I don't.
Which is a new car and a barbecue,
Yeah.
which is ironic. Yeah.
Highly ironic.
But while they're gone, camp catches on fire. Personal items. I mean, and it's a blaze. It is like whoosh. It's an inferno.
And gets everything but Heidi's shit.
Yeah, because her stuff was like underneath, kind of covered.
It's like covered.
But Jenna talks about like there's things from her sorority that can't be replaced.
A jacket that's been passed down from family to family member.
And there's which my mind also goes, you're going on a show where you're outside for 30 days. Why are you bringing this shit? Like if it's irreplaceable. Don't take stuff like that. And they're not blaming Butch, but they're pointing fingers at Butch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say who's obsessed with collecting firewood, Butch, but like, yeah. And Butch is like, he's like, I'm not saying it was me. It could have been anything. We don't know. Like, he's trying to deflect.
Yeah. Nature happens. Butch, you're an idiot.
So yes, but Matt wins a car. He wins a barbecue. It's him and Rob, like little two musketeers here. Excuse me. We get to immunity, and again, Matt is becoming a competition beast.
Yeah,
he's on a roll. Like here, what was the immunity challenge?
Retrieval of colored feathers.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Which
anything physical, really, Matt's going to dominate right now.
Yeah,
and it doesn't help that he's winning these awards that have food and protein. So I mean, he's building his muscles and his body back up to functioning. So I mean, yeah, of course he's going to dominate. Jenna's under the weather. She says she has tonsillitis.
Yeah.
We see some dissension, and Heidi says, like, I'll vote out Jenna. Like,
yeah,
like,
and She let the wrong people know.
Yeah. Uh, like, why am I not gonna let? Like, if she's not feeling well, okay, then let's get her to feel better and get her out of the game, and that helps me. But here's the thing: if it's them two at the end of the game, one, I feel like Jenna runs over Heidi. Like it's going to be a
Absolutely.
7-0 vote or however, whatever the final jury count
Yeah.
is. Or it would be the jury thinking like, what's the difference in y'all's game? There is none. Like
Yeah.
other
It'd be
than
gross.
Jenna winning some immunity. Um, Rob, comments that Jenna's miserable attitude isn't helping things. Um, Heidi makes a point of telling the tribe that she played the game hard and she's been a mastermind and half of the plans that happened. No, Heidi, you have not.
God,
Uh,
that was hilarious. That made me laugh so hard.
yeah, like Heidi can't read a room.
No, and
Heidi,
she
she
thinks
thinks
way too
she is
high of
a
herself.
genius and she is so dumb.
Yeah, no, thinks way too fucking high of herself for somebody who hasn't done shit.
I can't like. It has a really ugly smile too. She's like, um,
And gets eliminated for her smart mouth.
she does. Heidi is gone. The I can't say the bromance, but the girl
The she
mance is
mans.
yeah, the she mance is done. Um, so we're down to the finale. We're down to the end here. I still stand by from start to finish. Rob Sesternino has one of the best played games
He does.
in Survivor history. He comes in as an underdog. They don't take him seriously. He cuts people out and blindsides them when he has to. He's the one behind all of these blindsides.
Yeah.
Like he runs a masterful game. So we get to the last episode. Rob and Matt and Butch, they've made a pact that they will make it to the final three. However,
This final immunity challenge, Jenna ran with it.
let's see. This is the maze.
Yes.
So they're blindfolded in a maze. They have to get to tables and they feel around and it like they
Pick up
each
her key.
there's a medallion you have to collect
Yeah.
and it has like fire. It's like elements on it for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah.
So okay, you get the fire one. So you turn around and there's a table and you have to feel for a print of the fire one. And once you figure out that, you feel underneath it and it's going to tell you an arrow and a direction.
Yeah.
So you have to go, that gets you to the next station. And then the final one will get you out of
The
the
maze.
maze. Jenna runs right through it.
Yeah.
She destroys it.
Fucking impressive.
Yeah. So getting to the final three as the men, sorry, men, aren't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Um, Jenna talks about Butch. Talks to Butch about voting out Rob due to his
Yeah.
trustworthiness. But she and Matthew agree that they have a better chance to beat Rob, which is true. It's like, do you take the weasel? No offense, Rob Session, I love you to death, but I mean that's an easy way. You could point if you're in a final jury, you could say, look,
Yeah.
he's sleazy slimeball weasel. He cutthroat. Like
Yeah. But Jenna's morals
yeah,
and the way she looks at competition, which I do respect, she was like, Rob doesn't really deserve this. Like,
yeah,
he hasn't been, the
yeah.
most trustworthy man.
But they vote out Butch. Butch is gone. Which I mean, I can't see Butch. I don't think Butch would have a
No,
very. I don't think. I can't see what he would argue in the final tribal council.
Rob got eliminated.
No, Butch. When Jenna wins that first one, Butch gets voted out first, and then
Oh.
it's Jenna, Rob, and Matt
And
left.
then, okay, and then
Yeah,
Rob gets eliminated.
Rob's getting out next. But before that happens, Jenna, Rob, and Matt, they're given a scale to see how much they've lost.
Yeah.
Jenna already started out tiny. She said she was 118 pounds, and now she weighs 99 pounds.
Wild.
Yeah. Um, the immunity challenge this time, it takes place at Tribal Council.
Yes, because Matthew threw it. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Matt throws it, says he throws it, and Jenna wins her 4th individual immunity. So she's got a big decision to make. Does she sit next to Matt, the psychopath that's sharpening a machete?
Or Rob, who's snaked everyone,
But you can play. I mean, here's the thing.
but has played a phenomenal game.
Yeah, like you could play it both ways. I might have been a snake. I might have weaseled my way through things. I might have blindsided, but I played the game and I'm here and you're not.
Yeah.
Right. However,
She chooses the crazy guy.
Rob is gone. Can I have the floor?
Yes.
Rob Sesternino should have won this fucking season. He played the best game. The only reason he did not win is he did not have the immunity idol or the immunity necklace.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
he
it.
He couldn't win the big games when he needed them.
Yeah. Should have been Rob Sesternino. Also, go listen to Rob Sesternino's podcast. Rob has a podcast where all your podcast providers are heard. Please come join us, Rob. I would love to talk to you.
That would be great.
To this day, he's still one of my favorite players. So we get to the final. We are at the last day, day 39. It's Matt, it's Jenna. What do you think of these final two? Of everyone that played.
I'm shocked. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, who are you shocked at more, Matt or Jenna being there?
Jenna.
Really? Yeah. Like every time the few times I've watched this and I always forget who gets to the end with Jenna, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Matt.
Well, I'm not shocked Matt does because he there's the physical aspect that challenges. He was very dominant.
Yeah.
Like Jenna was dominant when she needed to be. At the end here. There were certain times where I'm like, your attitude could have gotten you eliminated.
Yeah.
You're lucky that you were able to fix your shit. Or there was people who were more hated than you.
It's an interesting final two.
Yeah.
Because you could give it to either one of them for different reasons. Sometimes it's a obvious you're going to get steamroll over this person, and sometimes it's up in the air. Sometimes it's kind of like it could kind of be either one. We get the whole fallen comrades, fallen friends, kind of reminiscent of who has already been voted out of the game. We get that montage that always happens. We get to final tribal council. And Jenna opens her statement talking about that her thing was they knew enough about her to make an educated decision and believes that she played the game morally. Matt said he provided for the tribe by being a provider for fish and showing dedication to the tribe and playing honorably and with integrity. And from that's their opening statement. And from there, after that, the jury rips them apart. Especially Alex. I don't want to hear about honesty, integrity. That's out the window. Yeah. Forget honesty and integrity. Tell me what you did in this game. How did you get here? What did you lie, cheat, and steal to do? Shout out Eddie Guerrero. But weird tribal. Weird fucking final tribal.
Yeah, it was awkward. It was very strange.
They admit that they lied. The most awkward moment is, let me find my notes. What was actually said? Is Heidi? Because again, she can't read a room.
God, I can't.
Why didn't I write down like what the question was?
Does she ever come back?
No, thank God.
Thank God.
I can't find like what was said, but it's like she's fishing for compliments for herself.
Yeah, absolutely. And it makes no sense. And
Like
like
she
there's
asked something, and she's waiting to hear about like compliments to herself, and keeps digging herself like fishing. Like, is there anybody else? Is there? And Jeff finally is like, they've answered the question. Like, I think you've gotten everything they're going to get. Go sit down. They do get the question of who's not sitting there, who's the most deserving to be there, and both of them say Rob.
yeah,
So even they recognize that Rob should be there.
yeah.
In the end, it is a 6-1 vote. And the winner of Survivor Amazon, Jenna.
I thought the vote was gonna be a little closer, but like
Let's see. Who voted? Only, let's see. Who voted? Butch was the only one that voted Matt. Not surprising.
no, that's not shocking.
So Jenna
Is the winner.
is your winner. Thoughts as Jenna is crowned as the winner of Survivor Amazon?
A shout out to the former TNA knockout for winning Survivor.
Well, she goes on to do that, yes,
Yeah.
after this. Yeah, so that's Survivor Amazon. Big important season. Younger tribes for the most part. Gameplay pretty much throughout the entire season. You know, lots of to me, what I take away from this season, it's the whole interpersonal relationships. Like
Yes.
that's what drove this season.
Absolutely.
Is the interpersonal relationships. What did you think of this season after coming off of 2 very bad seasons?
This was phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was really entertaining, and I got through pretty quickly.
Yeah. Life be lifing. But now I'm like 2 seasons ahead of you.
Yeah.
Really like 1.5. But where we're going next, people, is the Pearl Islands near Panama. It's a season of piracy. It really leans on the theme of pirates and what pirates do. You get to meet one of the most beloved and fan favorite cast members of all times. You get to see someone that is super deserving of winning, not win. You get to meet a player who is one of my least favorite, if not my least favorite cast member of all time.
Isn't this? Did you say this is where we get to see Mr. Fairplay?
We get to meet Johnny Fairplay, Mr. Johnny Fairplay, who, again, Michael and I do a lot of pro wrestling content. Johnny Fairplay also shows up in Total Nonstop Action Wrestling after all this.
After this, on the Fairplay, that's how I knew it was.
You get one of the most underhanded heel moves ever in the game of Survivor that to this day I don't think could be topped.
It's fucked up.
It is so fucked up.
Before we got into doing this show, it's the only thing I knew about Survivor was that moment and that jackass.
Johnny Fairplay, Johnny Fairplay. I want you, as you're watching this season, though, because I know you haven't started, when he votes people out,
oh God,
either written on parchment or what he says in the confessional when he's voting, there are so many pro wrestling references.
Oh, so he's a fan out like before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everything from to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Okay, you see, I didn't know that about him. I just thought, oh, he was popular at the time, so TNA picked him up. I didn't know he was actually a wrestling fan.
Yeah, he in one episode that Jeff even says you've got John who wants to be a pro wrestler, a professional wrestler with the WWE, like so even though he's all of 50 pounds soaking wet, like
He
yeah,
gets thrown by Brian Urlacher.
he makes Spike Dudley look like Brock Lesnar.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matt Heisen.
Yeah. But yeah, so we will jump into the land of piracy with Survivor Pearl Islands on the next episode. I'm excited about it because I don't know if I'm more excited about talking about that or we get through this so we get the fucking All-Stars. Because I am excited for Mike to get to a season with returning players where you know them and you know how they operate. And when I mean game, like I love All-Stars.
All-Star seasons on any reality TV show is always fucking fun.
But this is the first time anyone whatsoever has done it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because Big Brother hadn't really.
yeah, this is like the first time you in a reality TV show season once with like this a competition show where they brought back people, and so you see and hear them talk about we're crazy. We did this once. We're coming back out here to starve again. What the fuck is wrong with us? Like, but I mean the gameplay starts. It starts immediately. I will give you a heads up though. Something cool to look forward in All Stars. When they drop off the tribes, they don't see the tribes that they're playing against for the first 3 days. So they have no idea who they're playing against. It's not like at the beginning where they commune together and they're separated. Nope. They are dropped off. Here's your tribe. Here's your tribe. They don't even see Jeff yet. Here's where you are. They have no idea who's there. Like one player says in like the first episode, for all I know, every survivor who's ever played is out here.
That's actually, I love that shit.
So yeah, so we will get. I don't want to rush through Pearl Islands.
Yeah,
but I want to rush through Pearl Islands. So because All Stars to me has one of the best seasons ever. Ever. This is where you see the legend of. I mean, you already know that Boston Rob's on that season.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game at the end of Pearl Islands too. Mike knows about it. But Rob, like this is where Rob Mariano becomes a damn legend. So yeah. Anyway, before we get out of here, Mike, let them know where they can find you, what you got going on.
MJ the Plus is on all social media platforms. You can catch me every Monday, live streaming on this channel for Netflix and Raw with the Pro Wrestling Wizard Doug and the Ring Queen Michaela. You can catch me here also doing soon enough Queen's Court stuff once me, Husky, and Bree are free and life starts lifing, and once Raws are somewhere on a platform, because fuck what they're doing.
I don't think that's going to happen again, bud. I don't think we're going to have the whole library anymore ever. Queen's Court might just have to become something else.
Yeah, fucking garbage. And then to plug the sister channel, the family, Code TV every other Thursday. XOJ, the OG, and B-Roll have allowed me to take over learning the ropes for a while. And I've been doing fun stuff with that.
Yes, boys.
I love that.
You can find me, DadHat Wrestling, all social medias. You can find World Championship Wreckage, all social medias. You can find Survivor Reignited also on TikTok. I appreciate everybody following us and commenting on that. Everybody that's commenting on the videos here and supporting us here. Like, we're having a blast. This is fun. I love hanging out with my buddy here talking Survivor, and I love the fact that he's getting all into it as well. And I think as we're getting past into All Stars, and I told him off camera, once we get past All Stars, you start really seeing these players that play this twice, third time, fourth time, fifth time, that become like they're legends whether they win or not in the game of Survivor. So excited to start doing that. But next time, heading to Panama for Survivor Pearl Islands. Later, guys.